Hello again, welcome to another Kiwi English video. Today I'm going to tell you a few ways that you can reply to the question, how are you? And in particular, I want to prepare you for the fact that if or when you come to New Zealand, or if you're already in New Zealand, you will be asked this question all the time, even by people in the shop, by people at the airport, taxi drivers, bus drivers, everybody you come across will say, hello, how are you? So be prepared for that. And I'm just going to tell you a few standard ways that you can reply to that so that you're prepared. Now, the most obvious reply to this question, how are you, is I'm good, thanks. Or I'm great, thanks. Or I've been better, thanks. If you're not having such a great day, you can say, I've had better days. I've been better. I could be worse. It's all like positive ways of saying that I'm not so good. But the one thing that we actually don't say, that people are taught in school overseas, what we don't say is fine, thanks, or I'm fine, because the only time that this word is really used when we say how we are is when we're angry with the person who's asking, and it's a little bit passive aggressive. So if a Kiwi says to you, if I ask a Kiwi, how are you, and they say to me, fine, thanks, I think, she's not in a good mood. So of course we know that foreigners don't know this, and they go to say fine, thanks, and we don't think that every foreigner is mad with us. But that's just a little tip. It's better to say good thanks or great thanks. Even okay is a little bit like fine. If someone says how are you and you say okay, it's really not okay. So there you go. That's simple ways of replying to how are you. And we also always, when someone asks us how we are, whether it's a family member or a friend or the person at the shop who we will never see again, we always just ask, how are you back? And a quick way to do this is to say, I'm great, thanks, yourself? And it's just being polite, but it's nice and easy to learn and to say, and then that person has the opportunity to tell you how they are, even if you don't want to know. I asked my 21-year-old son today, when I was thinking about doing this video, I asked him what he says when people ask him, how are you? And he said, oh, yep. And I waited and I said, so what do you say when people ask you how you are? And he said, that's it. I say, oh, yep. It doesn't really answer the question though, does it? How are you? Oh, yep. He says that's what they say these days. There you are. That is how to get by in New Zealand with the uncomfortable hello, how are you business that we like so much. See you next time.